part 2 of the Do-It-Yourself Video Resume Video CV course, covering digital cameras, cell phones, and flip cameras. This is what I mean when I say digital camera. Most of the small cameras we use to take still pictures also have video settings. So let's get into how to use these.
So, this section is being shot with a digital camera. And of course, digital cameras were built for still pictures, not necessarily video. However, compare the quality of this video that you're seeing compared to the quality of the webcam footage you just saw. This digital camera, which is about 12 megapixels, Kodak, runs for about $90, is much better than the webcam footage you just saw. Granted, there are still problems because digital cameras were not built to capture video. The microphone is still very, very small. So you're going to want to be close to the camera. I'm only about 2 feet away right now, and that's going to capture the best voice quality. Now 2, if you're going to use a digital camera, set it on something. Never have someone hold your digital camera and never zoom in. Both of these are going to lower the quality. They're going to be distracting, and if you have someone holding your camera, your shot is going to move, no matter how good the camera person is. So always, always set your camera on something. A desk, a TV, a bookshelf, a tripod like I'm using here. Just as long as the camera is stationary and not moving. Now, other than that, the same rules apply. You want your background to be undistracting. You want to be centered in frame, not too high, not too low, and once again the camera is eye level. And I'm looking straight into the lens, not at the record button or somewhere else in the room. I'm maintaining eye contact and looking straight into that lens, connecting with my future employer. Now also, you want to be aware of background noise. Most of us don't live in a shooting studio, so make sure that the dishwasher isn't running, the TV isn't on in the other room, the washing machine, dogs barking in the background, noise from the street. Make sure it's as quiet as possible. Any other sounds you hear besides you speaking is going to distract from you and your message. And these are general rules that apply for webcams, digital cameras, or video cameras. Just general shooting principles. So if you want to use a digital camera, test it out. Make sure it's the right kind of quality and the right kind of image that you want to capture. Other than that, if you have a good digital camera that can capture good video, it's a cheap and economic way to produce your video resume.
A quick note on cell phones before we move on to flip cameras. If your only option is using a cell phone to capture your video resume, do so. However, I don't recommend cell phones. Usually the camera quality is bad, and it's very hard to get the files off of the phone. It's also hard to keep them steady. Before we move on to video cameras, we have to mention a small subgenre that has popped up called flip cameras. This is what a flip camera looks like. And there are different versions of flip cameras now, but basically they're a small camera that shoots in HD that's meant to fit in your pocket and shoot and capture events anywhere. Because of the small camera, it's still not going to be the highest quality video you can get. However, a flip camera is most likely going to be better quality than a digital camera or a web camera, and it uploads very easily to your computer, as you can see with the USB port. If you want to go out and buy a flip camera though, just spend the extra $200. Be sure to tune in for our next course, Video Cameras, or you can buy the entire video in the link below. Have a great day. Be sure to tune in again. Video resume. It gets you the job.